Marcell Ozuna is returning to the Atlanta Braves for a 4-year, $64 million contract. The contract includes a fifth-year club option for $16 million that would take it up to $80 million with a $1 million buyout, which would yield Ozuna $65 million in the guaranteed money. Now let me just go over his stats for this season. He finished sixth in the NL MVP voting after leading the league with 18 home runs, 56 ribbies, and 145 total bases. He was third in the National League with a career-best 338 batting average and 636 slugging percentage. This was reported by ESPN News Services. No, Mario, let me just start off real quick. I don't want to take too long on this, but congratulations to Marcell Ozuna and the Atlanta Braves. I think this was key for the Atlanta Braves to keep Marcell Ozuna. Marcell Ozuna is one of the most underrated batters in this game. He can field, he can bat, he can basically do it all. I mean, when he came from the Marlins, when he went from the Marlins to the Cardinals, I was like, this is gonna be a move. I was watching this dude ever since he was in Miami, and he was one hell of a player, and he still is. Then he leaves St. Louis and goes to Atlanta, becomes a key piece that Atlanta Braves team that could potentially go all the way in the near future. And I'm going to be honest, I think the Atlanta Braves need Marcell Ozuna. Without Marcell Ozuna, that team isn't going to go that far like they did last year. So with that said, congratulations to Marcell Ozuna and the Atlanta Braves, and I'll give it to you now, Mario.
Yeah, congratulations to Marcell Ozuna on his new extension and staying with the Atlanta Braves. I completely agree with you. I think Marcell Ozuna has always been underrated, mostly because we remember him mostly in his years with Miami. And when you look at what he did in Miami, I mean, it is really something. It is really something to behold. But you also got to remember, this dude is playing on the same team with Giancarlo Stanton and Christian Yelich. You know what I'm saying? That team was a very stacked team. So he was a third option in that team. We didn't get to see how good he was as a star until he went to St. Louis. Because personally, in my opinion, I think he was the star of that St. Louis team.
Absolutely.
So we finally got to see within those help me out here, 2 years. Yeah. Within those 2 years that he was with St. Louis, we got to see how good he could be if he was the number one player. Then he goes to Atlanta, and again, you're back to being that third guy or even fourth, because you look at who they have: Freddie Freeman, Ronald Acuna, Ozzy Alves, Josh Donaldson had a very good year. It's a stacked team. So Marcell Ozuna, as long as he's with a team that has a lot of star power, he will always be considered underrated, in my opinion, until he wins like an MVP, like his old teammates Giancarlo Stanton and Christian Yelich. Until he wins an MVP, I believe he will always be underrated. Now, I think this was a very key piece to Atlanta right here. Marcell Ozuna. I think keeping him and keeping those 4 or 5 stars together, Ozuna, Acuna, Freeman, Alves, Donaldson, I think keeping those 5 together is very crucial in that batting lineup.
Let me see if Josh Donaldson's still on this team. I think he is.
I want to say he is. He could have.
Let me look it up.
Because I remember us talking about it. We're going to double check, but
I'll double check this in case.
Oh no, he went to.
No, he's with the Twins. Never mind.
My bad. I'm sorry. Scratch that out. The four guys I mentioned then: Freddie Freeman, Ronald Acuna, Ozzy Alves, Marcell Ozuna. Keeping those 4 guys together in Atlanta is very crucial to the Atlanta Braves winning another championship. It is very crucial. I mean, so with that being said, I do wish Marcell Ozuna the best of luck. I wish him another great season. I wish the Atlanta Braves a great season. But let me tell you something. We'd be talking about them as a favorite if the Dodgers didn't just do what they did.
Yeah.
So there's a couple teams that can't compete with the Dodgers. Do I think they're going to win? No, but there are a couple teams that can compete with the Dodgers. You look at
Padres, the Braves.
The Braves. The Mets can even do it if they get that far.
Nats can even do it too.
Nationals can even do it. They're building. So there are a few teams in the National League that Cardinals. So there are a few teams in the National League that can compete with the Dodgers. But I mean, right now I think it's their league to take. But with that being said, congratulations to the Atlanta Braves and congratulations to Marcell Ozuna on his new contract.